If you're feeling like your world is no longer making sense, you're right. If you've been dreaming of something else, you're not alone. Collapse isn't coming, it's here. The systems we've relied on are revealing their fragility, eroding slowly, then surprisingly suddenly before our eyes. Rising authoritarianism, climate instability and ecosystems under threat, declining institutional legitimacy. People are burdened with debt and work that drains their spirit. Online echo chambers, deep divisions and culture wars, senseless violence, and a numbing sense of disconnection. A growing sense that our economy, society, and technology are becoming more unstable and uncertain. And a quiet, aching question in the background. Is this really the best we can do? We feel it everywhere, in our bodies, our homes, our neighborhoods, a yearning to do something meaningful, even if we don't know where to begin. Yet, in this unraveling, something else is emerging. At the wild edges where people are already building the alternatives that we need, not asking for permission or expecting someone else to fix things. Quietly, humbly, we are creating a world that truly works for all. Because even as our systems fail us, we are still here, still holding each other up, still caring for our places and our communities, still asking the question, what comes next? The truth is, we are all responsible for the places we call home. Our collective futures are inescapably bound together. In realizing our mutual responsibility and inherent belonging, we return to the origin of the word civics, an act of care and solidarity. If we accept that our current crises are the result of our systems themselves, it becomes our civic responsibility to create new ones. As our current system's capacity for existential self-destruction accelerates exponentially, systems of distributed coordination and non-rivalry no longer are fantastical ideals or science fiction. They are evolutionary necessities. This shift from closed civic systems to open ones becomes possible through new forms of civic infrastructure. The invisible systems that empower us to care deeply, decide transparently, and sustain life where we live. Civics isn't just about roads and governments. It's about the tools we use to meet our shared needs. Community-built tools, simple, practical systems that make it easier to act together, even when institutions fall short. Together, people are already creating local models of democracy and participatory budgeting, peer-to-peer disaster response systems, community currencies that reward real value, practices for regenerating land and our relationships, networks that channel resources to support life, not extract from it. Everything modular, everything remixable, everything designed to be stewarded and governed by the people who use it. These aren't just stopgap measures or reforms. They are lifeboats for navigating collapse, seeding what comes next. Not built by corporations, not controlled by the state. They grow from where people live, love, and take care of each other. In bioregions and neighborhoods, in rural towns and urban centers, people are refusing to accept an imposed choice between crumbling status quo and dystopian technocracy. This is about remembering our agency, rediscovering our courage, reclaiming our power to shape the world we live in. We are remembering something deeply human, that the power to create, to heal, and to care for one another has always belonged to us. And we are evolving from isolated individuals to interconnected citizens, opting out of structures of control and opting in to networks of trust. They are inclusive and pluralistic. They welcome many voices and viewpoints. They are decentralized and polycentric. Power is shared across many places and many people. They are hands-on and participatory. They're shaped by the people who show up and take part. This is how living systems organize, how forests regenerate, how mycelial networks spread underground, how communities rise after a crisis, how we scale coordination without domination. This isn't abstract theory or techno-optimism. It's a profound shift in what we believe is possible. A participatory, resilient, and vital civilization emerging from the grassroots, deeply aligned with life itself. This is our historic moment, not to watch history unfold, but to actively shape it. Whether you're a community organizer, a parent barely making ends meet, or a technologist searching for greater purpose, there's a place in this story for your voice, your gifts, your hands. The world isn't asking you to save it. It's inviting you to tend to what's in front of you, to join with others, to start small in your own backyard, to learn together how to sustain this work, not just for a weekend, but for the long journey of societal transformation ahead. We don't need to wait. We don't need to ask permission. We aren't fixing the old system. We are creating something new. Because the world isn't ending. It's radically reconfiguring, and we get to choose what emerges through our hands. Start where you are. Build what you need. Share what you learn.